Okay, the next step is to turn these dates into a standardized format. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to break this column of dates into 3 separate columns, and they'll come in sequence. The first column will be the day, and the second column will be the year, and the third column will be the month. So the way I do this is I go to Edit Column, split into several columns, and I'm going to separate them by spaces. I won't remove the column for now, and I'm not going to guess the cell type, just to keep things in a text format and make it a little bit simpler. And I'll say OK, and it looks like it worked quite well. I have a column for day, and a column for month, and a column for the year. I might just rename these to make it a little bit clearer for me. Day and month and year. Okay, now the month is obviously the name in Arabic, and I want to change that into a number so that I have a numeric date in year, month, day format, which will be easy to read when I move this into Wikipedia. So I'm going to facet, and we can see that there are 12 choices corresponding to the 12 months. And then in this view, I can quite easily change the Arabic name into the number of the month. So April is month 4, August is month 8, October is month 10. There's probably an automated way to do this. It's always just a question of would it take more time to search and find the automated way than it would to just do it by hand. Probably it's a wash, and doing it in an automated way might make more sense in that you won't make any typos or mistakes like that. But anyway, I haven't figured out how to do it the automated way. So I have turned these months into numbers. Now I want to create a new, well, actually I'm going to go back into this date column. I'll just rename it to date. And I'm going to insert into this date column a concatenation of the day, month, and year columns, and that should work quite well for me. First of all, however, I'm going to, because I need to treat the 2-digit days differently from the 1-digit days, I'm going to just filter these using a regular expression. I'm going to filter it only for those days with a double-digit date. So I'll deal with these first. Okay, so I'm going to edit these cells. I'm going to transform these cells, and I'm going to reuse a code that I've used before. In this code, I'm going to take the value of the year cells and the month cells and the day cells. So I take the value of the year, I put a dash, I take the value of the month, I put a dash, I take the value of the day, and I transform all of these, and I have a well-organized date then. Then I'm going to just blank out these cells, and this will leave me just with the 1 number days, the single-digit days, and I can run the transformation here as well. But in this case, I'm going to just, oops, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to just add a 0 before the day, and the preview shows that this is going to look correct. So I've got these dates done. I can get rid of these columns. Okay, so I now have the dates quite well organized. Just out of interest, we can take a look and see if we sort these by count. We can see that there were some days for instance, February 15th, 1937, when a whole bunch of people were appointed Pasha.